Tokenization of the stock market provides, you're going to need something with smart contract capability. You're going to need something that, is an issued asset. Now, I will say this. There is a multipurpose token that's been issued on the XRPL. And that multipurpose token is very good for equities. You can add different types of rules, voting mechanisms, and all different types of things that should be associated with your stock, whether that's common or preferred, through that multipurpose token on the XRPL. So will, Canton take everything? I don't know. There's 16 or 17 exchanges that include NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange and the Texas Stock Exchange. There's many more. Also, the two most prominent ones that you guys know are the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ. They get the majority of the listings for the companies. They have a ton of ETFs in volume. They are the most frequently traded and advocated for. Now, I think the Texas Stock Exchange over the next decade will probably become a prominent player and maybe overtake those other two exchanges. We'll have to see if that takes place or not. Again, I'm biased, live in Texas, take it with a grain of salt. So when it comes down to it, though, the tokenization of stocks, you're going to be able to trade fractional shares. It's going to be an accounting mechanism that's across all of the clearinghouses and the brokers that allow them to make sure that nobody's overselling the stock. It's always a one-to-one representation, even if that stock's been fractionalized. So if you wanted to buy, one share of Berkshire Hathaway today, you need $500,000. Most people can't afford that, and that's why most companies do stock splits. So, when Amazon or Google or Nvidia or any of these companies run up to $4,000, $5,000 per share, the average person can no longer buy a share. And so they'll normally do a stock split of 10 to 1, 20 to 1, 25 to 1, whatever it is, in order to get the share price back down to around $100 to $200 a share. And that's where the average person can buy one share or two shares and they're okay, right? With the fractionalization of stocks, they won't have to do that. You'll be able to buy 1,000th of a share, a 10,000th of a share. All these things will be possible on chain, and there will never be any situation like we had with GameStop or AMC where they oversold the shares by 139%. And they had to halt trading and all this stuff. They won't be able to move to 24/5 until they have tokenized the stock market, right?